Hey friends, it's Emily from Burlap Kitchen, and today we're going to craft these snowflake stamp ornaments, and they are so cute. I can't wait for you to see how they look all finished up. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to paint the backer pieces with the little scalloped edges. I'm going to paint those with the Waverly chalk paint in the color Mineral. And I'm using a makeup sponge to apply them. If you're watching on YouTube, I'll link all the information for the stuff that I use in the comments. If you're watching on Facebook, you can comment favorites and a link will be sent directly to your inbox. Or if you want the cutouts, comment crafty and a link will be sent to your inbox for those. So next, I'm going to move on to the centerpieces, and I'm using the color Truffle. This is also a Waverly chalk paint, and I'm using that in the center for the centerpiece, because I think that'll look really good against the white with the snowflake. And I'm doing sort of like a neutral farmhouse look. I know that's a big thing in the farmhouse world, so I wanted to do something a little bit different. So I'm going to go ahead and paint the snowflakes all white. But you can definitely paint these to match any style. If you want bright and vibrant for Christmas, you could definitely do that. If you want primitive, whatever style you like, paint them to match that style. And then I'm going to take some sandpaper and I'm just going to go over all my pieces with sandpaper and a sanding block. Now we send a piece of sandpaper with all of our cutouts, but the sanding block we do not send, but you can get those at Walmart. You can also get them at Lowe's. Probably any home improvement store would have them. So once I get all of these pieces sanded, I'm going to come in with some Dixie Belle Antique Wax and a blending tool. And I'm just going to go over all my pieces with a blending tool. Now we do have the blending tools too. Again, if you comment crafty and look at the craft supplies that we offer, you'll find the blending tools. And if you're on YouTube, I will link all the information in the comments. And then I'm just going to start to glue everything together. So I'm just gluing the center pieces down, and then I'm going to glue the snowflake on top. So look how pretty that looks. I love how the snowflake really pops. Next, I'm using some brown floral wire and a pen to give it that curly look. And I'm just looping that through the holes. So make sure when you glue it so your holes are up top so you can put a hanger in there. And I'm just going to thread those through. Again, I'm just using some brown floral wire, and these turned out so cute. Now I got to wait until Christmas to put them on my tree. I absolutely love them. Let me know what you think.